Hi, I'm Kim Cook, and welcome back to Conversations on a Bench, where I've been sitting here for almost 24 hours, and I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to sleep, ready to give my voice a break, but this is fun, and we've had a blast talking to people, organizations about the issues surrounding homelessness. So, um, we will be back next October to do this again, and it's going to be every year at around this time, around World Homeless Awareness Day. And just so you know, there's another feed. If you go to, don't go now, but go to conversationsonabench.org, and it'll show all of the 70 plus missions that are doing this across the United States and Canada at the same time as us. So we're all going to end together here in just about 15 minutes. They're going to have a final kind of wrap up, and we'll be joining that national feed. So thank you all for watching. But I've totally gone brain dead. Nicholas. Nathaniel. This is Nathaniel. I'm sorry, Nathaniel. From DeLeo Brothers.
Yep.
Did I say it right?
DeLeo. We'll just call it delicious.
Yeah, there you go. And this is a new pizza place in Occidental.
Mm-hmm.
So you came over to talk to me, and what did you want to talk about?
I guess
today?
I was out of curiosity. I wanted to hear some opinions or kind of express even the new businesses that come into town, or that are thinking of coming into this to as Pioneer Square is starting to kind of recover from the vacancies that whether reasons, whether it be COVID or just the business owners choosing to close up business, but whether it be the reason for the homelessness in the area. But as somebody who wants to spread the garlic goodness, or in our motto that we have, in garlic we crust, we just want to be able to serve as many people the experience of New York style pizza. The best compliment we get from a New Yorker is it's okay, which is a 5-star rating usually
from a New Yorker.
But as we've gone through the 3 months here, watching and seeing the different outreaches and the things that have gone on, from feeding the homeless to setting up a shop, or for you guys just been a corner here providing shelter, trying to see what that we haven't, I told my family that within our first year, my mom's not even going to get a discount. We're charging them. So we're trying to make sure that we can provide, and the things that we
be
sustainable. And once we're sustainable, then how do we connect with people and helping the situation that is very challenging and is affecting employment for me. I've had a couple good employees, and just by walking through the blocks here, having issues. Some of them frustrated with the police, or some of them we have our limit. We have our 3 strikes, and kind of it's just so out of curiosity, just wanted to discuss that and see how you have created this organization here, and I'm sure it was tough the first year too, or the challenges to get what
I love that question. Well, Bread of Life has been here for, I think it's 86 years.
Wow.
In this building, so they've been around a long time.
Yeah,
but I've been here for just over 2.
Okay.
And I came from New York, upstate New York, and the problem is very different there. It's hidden. And I was shocked when I came to a major U.S. city and saw things like people sleeping on the streets, tents on the sidewalk, people urinating and defecating on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked by that. I'm still not used to it. It's just, and I think that it's a policy issue, really. I mean, we've got, we talk about how that homelessness is a lack of relationships. People have burned through, for one reason or another, no relationships. But there's also this mental illness and addiction that is rampant across our country. We have broken systems.
Sure.
It's just broken. And I just don't even know how you restart and rebuild the mental health in our nation.
Right.
We have to treat addiction
Mm-hmm.
like it's a humanitarian crisis
Yeah.
right now. That said, I don't, as much of a heart as I have for the homeless,
Yeah.
I don't think that we should be allowing some of what we're seeing on the street.
Right.
We don't just allow people to, like they're stepping on your rights
Mm-hmm.
as a business owner.
Right.
And like I was out here all night,
Mm-hmm.
and there was like a lot of noise and yelling and all of that, and that's stepping on the rights of these apartment
Yeah.
dwellers that are here, and I don't think that's okay.
No. Yeah.
um
Yeah.
so like we want to be a really good neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
So like we've changed things so there's no line anymore,
Oh, okay.
because nobody wants to walk down that sidewalk and have to dodge
Sure.
homeless guys.
Yeah.
Even though I think they're great guys, but actually when we had the lines, it was people who are coming in the emergency shelter under the influence,
Sure.
and they're kind of scary if you don't
Yeah.
know that, right? So we've eliminated that, and we're helping people not to stay homeless, but to change their life and have life transformation.
Right.
So I think that's the answer. I
Yeah.
really do. But there are other providers who have other ideas, and I think we need all kinds.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, like you're over there and you've got like this big screen TV looking out into Occidental,
Yeah.
and you're seeing, because that's where they're hanging out, right?
Yeah.
And that's where they're
Yeah.
sleeping at night. There are tents every night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't imagine what you're seeing.
I have a location in Minneapolis also, and our first week of being open there, we have we're kind of next to the transit center that feeds the Mall of America.
Oh yeah.
And so this scenario happened that was very violent, very 911 call, and we're looking at this, and the staff at Mall of America came to me and said, "Yeah, it was just like you get a front row seat," and I'm like, "We're
I
on
don't want
stage."
that. Yeah, yeah.
And so when I see the things going on, as much as people are looking at me, looking at the pizza, looking up there, I'm looking at
Empty
almost
tables.
well, not empty tables. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been filling up and we're
Not
doing
that
okay,
bad.
but I'm looking at the scenarios that you just described of loudness, fights,
Yeah.
and I saw somebody get violently attacked, and for whatever reason between the two, but it was enough to say that person just got really hurt.
Right.
Call 911. Police showed up. He's bleeding everywhere, but he's ignoring and refusing help.
Yeah,
And
see.
he's just choosing. So it's like the resources that go into calling 911 and to just see it rejected, and then no necessarily any action done to the perpetrator or thing. So it's been weighing on me that part of the personalities that come in. So we have a gentleman, we'll call him Dwight. He has 3 different characters, and one is a nice guy, wants to buy a slice. He's got $6 to throw at a slice of plain, and has a good conversation, walks out the door. And then most of the other times it is inebriated, yelling at my customers, asking them to pay for a free slice. How come you won't feed me? How come you're and just we're the problem. And so
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time understanding or trying to close my eyes at night, trying to say, what can I do when is it really the weight on my shoulder? Did God put that on me to be here to feed? No, that's not. I provided a place for some of my staff to earn an income, to grow families. I have 15 employees at Mall of America that right now are some of the top employees that I don't have to be there, and I'm able to come and do this, and they feed their families, and they provide for themselves. So the constant kind of, and that's why I was kind of curious what things work, or what kind of things we're talking about here that hopefully get to see some attempts or places. I think I've always said pay it forward and stuff like that.
Right.
Well, I think I had a person at Union Gospel Mission had that Dwight character come in, and I said, sorry, you've been trespassed and stuff, and then they go around my shoulder and provide a slice for them or give them their food. And right then and there, is that a policy that we should be make aware that people that do that kind of drive-by blessing or drive-by here you go a few bucks is actually just feeding more of that, because Dwight knows he can come in and bypass
get
my
somebody else to buy
authority
it.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
so that's not trying to come here and and vent, but you
Please do.
you got the discussion, and you are
that's what
you're
this was
opening
about.
it, and we're in our infancy.
Yeah.
And we have to, I can't be here all the time, so I'm that big, tall, 6'3" guy that I'll leave the staff for a couple hours, and I was like, okay, what happened?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What was the most interesting thing you saw or situation?
I wish I had wisdom for you.
Right.
But I honestly look at the businesses and go, I just don't know what I would do if I were them. And, maybe the Alliance is great at convening, and maybe they need to get all of you guys together and go, what do we do?
Yeah.
And I think you need to be very vocal. Know who's who down here. Don't complain about us. Complain to me if there's a problem. But no. If we were doing that, I would want you to complain about us. But this is a policy issue. Like, there have been more tents lately, and something changed in the last couple of months with policy. I don't know what, but something's changed.
To where you're seeing more now?
I'm seeing more tents again.
Okay.
And they're not getting taken down when we report them.
Right.
Right. I have my thoughts on what that might be, but
I'm
not going
to
state them right now. Yeah. And, again, I've talked several times on this, that there's something in the drug supply right now that's nasty, and people are... Right.
That was something interesting to see was you'd see they're all kind of happy or getting on, and all of a sudden they all kind of turn in. It's like, so some supply was received, and you see that
there's something
change
nasty
in their demeanor, and it's just interesting to watch. And sometimes I'm like, I don't want to watch this view. I want to be busy with pizza. And we have our slow times or busy times, but
I feel for you guys in your business. I grew up in a small business.
Sure.
And I feel for you. And if there's anything we can do, let me know. But and I'm happy to join in a conversation. Yeah. But I don't have much wisdom, especially after 24 hours.
Well, I appreciate allowing a voice and then allowing to discuss it. Like I said, I was walking by. I'm like, I'm going to see if conversation, because I got 2 hours here to rest my head. We got the Mariners coming. We're gonna. They're making dough, and we're busy. My cousins, business partners are running the place. So.
And from this New Yorker, it's pretty good. It's really good. We are going to cut to the national feed because they're going to do a close, and then we're going to come back to us for the last 5 minutes. So we'll see you here in about 10 minutes.